Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping straight into Proverbs chapter 10.
Yeah, this one's packed.
Our goal is really to pull out these stark contrasts the text draws. Different ways to live, different results, all straight from the source.
It definitely sets things up clearly. Right away, it hits you with this idea. Choices matter. A wise son means joy for a parent.
But a foolish one brings grief. That's quite the opening statement. It speaks volumes about impact, doesn't it?
It really does, and it carries that theme into value, contrasting ill-gotten gains, saying they're worthless, essentially.
Right? Worthless compared to righteousness, which it claims delivers from death. So it's placing character way above just stuff.
Exactly. It's about substance over, well, just accumulation. And it looks forward to.
How so?
It talks about legacy, the memory of the righteous, a blessing. But the name of the wicked, it says it'll rot.
Wow. So it's not just about the here and now, but how you're remembered. That's a powerful link between character and long-term impact.
Absolutely. And this focus on real-world outcomes, it runs through everything, like work ethic.
Ah, yes, the lazy hands versus diligent hands. Pretty direct link there. Laziness leads to poverty, diligence to wealth.
Very direct. And it gives that sharp example, gathering crops in summer is wise, sensible.
Preparedness.
Exactly. But sleeping during harvest time, that's called disgraceful. It's about timely action, not just being busy.
It feels very practical.
It is, but there's also this layer. It mentions the Lord providing for the righteous, but thwarting the wicked's desire. So maybe a spiritual aim to provision too.
Interesting. Okay, so moving from hands to words, the tongue gets a lot of attention here.
Oh, definitely. The mouth of the righteous is called a fountain of life, nourishing, really positive imagery. Violence or perversity, things that overwhelm the mouth of the wicked. It really makes you think about the power our words carry.
Constructive versus destructive. And it says, wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning, right?
Yes. And there's that fascinating bit about quantity. When words are many, sin is not absent. Suggesting maybe less is more sometimes.
Holding your tongue is a sign of wisdom.
Perhaps. Plus, how words affect relationships. Hatred stirs things up, causes dissension.
But love covers wrongs. That feels incredibly relevant, even today.
Doesn't it just?
So we've touched on character, work, speech. How does Proverbs 10 tie this all together in terms of long-term security? What's the end game?
It paints a really clear picture. Walk with integrity, you walk securely. But take crooked paths, eventually you'll be found out.
Exposed.
Yeah.
And he uses those metaphors, right? Wealth as a fortress.
A fortified city, yeah. And poverty as ruin. So there's that material security aspect.
But it seems to go deeper than just money or possessions.
It does. It really does. It talks about ultimate fate. Like a storm comes, the wicked are gone, swept away.
But the righteous,
they stand firm forever. Their prospect, their future is described as joy. While the wicked, their hopes just evaporate, come to nothing.
That's a very stark contrast in destiny.
It is. And the text connects the stability directly to the divine. The way of the Lord is a refuge for the righteous.
But ruin for evildoers. It keeps repeating that pattern. The righteous won't be uprooted. Stability, security, blessing versus, the opposite.
Yeah, the pattern is undeniable throughout the chapter. Choices, character, they lead directly to outcomes, both now and, it suggests, forever.
So, looking back at this deep dive into Proverbs 10, the message seems pretty consistent.
Very. Wisdom and righteousness lead towards life, security, good things. Foolishness and wickedness, they head towards ruin and destruction.
It really frames success and failure differently, doesn't it? Less about what you have, more about who you are.
Exactly. It's about that enduring character, the legacy you build, not just the bank balance.
Makes you think. How do these ancient ideas about success, about standing firm forever or having your memory be a blessing, how do they resonate with you today? Something to mull over, perhaps, based on these sharp contrasts.